guy.
Taunter too?
Yeah, Taunter. He has like the only visible weapon he has is like a sort of big billy club. It's a club on his belt. And he has a assistant, a link boy / porter, but he's dressed him up in like vestments and stuff. So this is his assistant that helps him carry everything because Kelson is not very strong. But he's a cleric of Fortubo, and he had gotten a vision of Lindrick, the short one who's been blessed by Fortubo. So he came to find out about Lindrick, who now that he knows Lindrick is safe, he can help the rest of y'all investigate the dungeons.
Yes, Lindrick, the blessed by the gods, he's been very moved by this experience, by being touched by Fortubo, the strong grip of Fortubo that holds the pick that mines the very secrets of the universe, granted Lindrick a boon, and that's one of the reasons Lindrick will wish to stay in camp to ponder his place in the universe. And the sudden appearance of a cleric of Fortubo in the party only cements his desire to contemplate this before he decides what further to do with his life going forward. So, let us then proceed, gentlemen. You're at camp. So you have a link boy and you have a porter, correct?
He's just a one, but he's carrying some stuff for me.
Okay.
So, link boy.
All right. So your
have
link
a torch
boy
and a little backpack.
And for those of you who may not know, maybe you're coming from a newer edition where the professions were a little different. A link boy is essentially a light bearer, a torch bearer. Typically, they'll basically just be in the back of the party holding up a torch or perhaps a lantern on a pole or something like that. They are not fighting classes. If you tell them stand here and hold that dragon off for us while we get out of here, you're going to be talking to empty air because they're going to leave. Or if you force them into the front line, they'll be the first to surrender. So yes, they're common hirelings and very handy to have around. Just be aware that they're subject to checks for morale and that sort of thing. So if their bread and butter takes a cloth yard shaft through their wishbone, they're likely to get the hell out of Dodge, regardless of what the rest of the party may want to do. So you're there with your link boy. You've introduced yourself to the party. Rest of the party, go ahead.
We've already received our healing, and we're all ready to go for the next day, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Good.
That is correct. And to be clear, the lodgement that you found near Castle Greyhawk, despite the rather cold weather, is comfortable enough. It's a good-sized cottage, so resting in it overnight with a fire going and eating a decent meal and so on will garner you a hit point back. If you just had a simple rough camp with a tent or something like that, no shelter, it wouldn't. Or, God's forbid, inside the dungeon, you would not gain a point for rest and relaxation. But this place is practically an inn.
Okay. Do we just want to, without further ado, then file out? When we get back to town, do you want to get that poor porter a tower shield so he has something to hide behind?
Well, again,
maybe. We could upgrade. It could be that we'll want to hire more soldiers for our cause. But Pavis is my assistant. He'll hold a torch for me.
Okay. not so much as a defender thing. It's just like life insurance, right? Just give him a Pavise to hide behind, right?
Yeah.
Um.
I believe you fellows had told me that there was a great well in the center, and you went down and there were some hobgoblins. Is that what we wish to explore again?
Yeah.
Or should we go someplace else?
I think the cistern's probably the main entrance here.
Then let's go.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let's file back across that log, back through the courtyard, down to the well, and then I guess do we want to head west again? If memory serves.
Thought we went down the South Passage.
Should we go down the South Passage? Sorry, forgive me.
Yeah.
My brain is not perfect.
Well, I mean, we already know the hobgoblins in that direction. They could be sitting in wait for us right now. We can go in the direction if you guys want to.
When we get to the well, DM, assuming that we can get there without any random encounters or anything, do you mind if I strain my ears and listen and see if I can hear if there's an angry party of mongrels waiting for us down there with, spears and pitchforks and all kinds of other nasty things ready to, well, how can I put this? Impale us and walk us around like trophies?
You do not hear anything down below in the well.
Okay. Fortunate. A nicer DM than I.
Remember, I said you don't hear anything. I didn't say there wasn't anything down there.
That's correct. That is entirely correct.
Assume absolutely no munificence on my part.
You told me last week that I had acute hearing, so I'm gonna try my acute hearing and see the same thing. See if I can hear anything going on down below.
No.
Okay. Just to cover all the bases.
No, that's fine. This is wise.
Let's send the ranger first. No offense, you have more hit points than I do.
No problem at all. I'll start heading down the ropes, chains, whatever.
Okay.
I can't remember, James. Is your ranger a human?
Yeah, half elf.
Half elf.
Yeah.
Oh, are you playing a human cleric, by the way?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I'm making sure I had the right image. Can we run through our names, by the way, so that everybody remembers who we are? So I'm playing Ayagandil, elf, fighter, mage. We have the ranger is
Cal, half elf ranger.
And Kelson, the human cleric.
Okay, and then that way, because I had my friends asking when they were playing when we were playing before. I also have Nurm and Leo with me still, and so I'm gonna head down second, and then Nurm and Leo, and then I guess do you want to be in the back of the party, or do you want to be in front of me?
Me?
Yeah.
I'd say to go down, Kelson and Pavish will be last.
Okay.
That way you'll make sure it's safe down there before he comes down.
That's fair. You are new. All right. Does that sound good, DM? Can we proceed?
That sounds fine to me. First, I have a question for the ranger as the ranger descends down the rope.
Okay.
What is your dexterity?
My dex is 14.
14. So you are surprised when you land on the right-hand side, because you're basically coming down in the middle of the cistern. On the right-hand side, coming out of the opening to the east, perhaps some... they're a good distance down the hall there. You see a group of at least 7 or 8 orcs. They are not surprised. And they will spend their not surprised segment moving closer. And one of them, do you speak orc?
Yes.
One of them grunts at you. Who goes there? What do you want?
Okay, in my best orcish rebuttal, I guess I say mere adventurers.
The orcs begin to chant, "Kill the men, kill the elves, take their gold for ourselves." They draw their weapons, and you have 3 close enough to move up and attempt to strike you. The rest of you are coming down, a little startled by this. You will arrive, the next person down will arrive at the next round. So...
Okay.
I like the fact that the orcs have their own, like, chant. They're really organized.
That answers my question, by the way. I was going to ask if we could, like, pull him back up the rope if we were hearing this before we went down, but no, that's not.
Like a pinata.
So, as you stand there horrified, one of the orcs swings at you and does 3 points of damage. Who was down the rope next, please?
Me.
Okay. Yeah, there are 9 orcs now standing in the cistern, forming a semicircle around the ranger, and one of them has lunged forward with a broadsword and struck the ranger for 3 points of damage. Who's next down the chain? The men-at-arms?
Yeah.
Okay. They're shimmying down as quickly as they can. They will be down at the end of this round. Now we're to normal initiative. There are 9 orcs. Ranger, what are you doing?
I guess I'm drawing my long sword and slashing away.
All right. And fighter magic user?
Flaming oil, I think.
Bold move. The men-at-arms are climbing down and will be weapons at the ready in the next round. So, Ranger, why don't you go ahead and roll initiative for us?
Got a 3.
All right. The orcs are a little taken aback by that, so you get the first shot. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna try the dice roller again. It bugged out on us last week. Now I have a dog barking in the background. Sorry about that. Oh, I scored a 20.
All right. So roll a d8 and add your level and damage.
Oh, hold 2 points plus strength bonus, so 3 total.
Well, 3 and you. So did you add your level for damage?
Yes.
Okay.
I rolled a 1. I added the 1.
Oh, okay.
And then 1 for strength.
Okay. Well, he howls in pain. You give as good as you got. Go ahead and throw your flaming oil there.
Yeah. How do you do? Because is it .R oil on the?
It's .R 1d20 to hit.
Well, yeah, I know that.
Okay.
That's a 7. Ew.
So you do .splash space oil.
.splash. That's it. Splash space oil. Okay. 2 feet long, right, 3 damage.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So, one of the orcs actually gets hit with a not inconsiderable splash of oil, even though your jar misses him, and he is howling in pain now. He will not be on fire in the next round, but that definitely burned him.
At least there's a fire in like the middle of them now, so.
Right. The men-at-arms are down on the floor now, and they draw their weapons and are ready. Who's coming down next? Is it the cleric?
The cleric, and then his link boy.
Okay. So you will be down at the end of this round. The orcs see that your numbers are increasing, but they're not scared. So, fighter magic user, give me an initiative roll, please.
It's a D6, right?
It is a D6, yes, sir.
That is a 6
All right, party goes first. Oh, I should have gotten intentions. I'm sorry. Ranger, you going to continue to fight?
Yes.
All right, and I'm guessing our fighter mage is also?
I'm going to wade in sword and shield at this point. Yeah.
All right. And the men-at-arms will each pick a target and move
Here and shield.
forward. Party goes first. Ranger.
Question, DM.
Yes.
Is there any chance because the Ranger, Cal, do you have a shield?
No.
Damn. Okay. 'Cause
Sorry.
I was going to ask because there was like 4 of us here. Well, now there's 3 of us. Is there any chance we can form a line like a phalanx? Can we lock shields here or no?
I mean, well, the Ranger doesn't have a shield.
Yeah.
If I acquired one at some point, somehow.
Maybe. This is a large open space, so, and the orcs outnumber you, so a phalanx might not be, you know.
I rolled a 15.
You rolled that'll hit. That is sufficient. A little bit of help for DMs, younger DMs, younger in terms of level of experience. Have a player roll first, then worry about any bonuses. A 15 will obviously hit. A 3 will obviously not. So roll and then see if it matters on bonuses rather than going, let's see, we have a bless going and I have a +1 sword. And so you did hit. Roll your damage.
I got a 3 on the roll and then +1 for the size bonus and +1 for the strength bonus for a total of 5.
All right. So you cut that one down. He is done. So go ahead, fighter magic user, and I'll roll for the 2 men-at-arms.
Yeah, that's a 4. So no.
Miss. Let's see. I actually have to check that.
Clear 10. Now it rolls a 15.
Yeah.
Yell it more.
All right, so it may be that your men-at-arms were successful. This is one of those edge cases where, unfortunately, I do have to check.
It rolled like a 12, and yeah,
14s, but yeah. So yeah, they slam into the orcs' shields, but they manage to hold them off. Video's dead for me, but audio is fine. Get your act together, YouTube. But yeah, that's sorry. Sorry for those of you watching. This is a YouTube thing, not a me thing. I promise. Hopefully it'll kick on now. I adjusted my bitrate setting a little bit. All right, so excuse me. Orc counterattacks. Man-at-arms missed. Man-at-arms struck. Man-at-arms takes a point of damage. Ranger, you're missed. And so is the fighter magic user. A very fortuitous round for the party. The cleric is down, and the link boy is shimmying down now. He is rappelling into combat. he is terrified right now. He is rappelling straight into combat.
Stay up there.
All right.
Just hang on to the rope.
Gladly.
Hold the torch in your teeth.
Yeah.
Be a chevalier.
Please. Just stay there.
All right. Okay. So,
okay, holy man, prove yourself.
all right. Cleric, you are down. There are 8 orcs facing the party. Let's get intentions. Cal, you going to attack another one?
Oh, of course. Yeah, sorry.
Fighter magic user, same.
I will use my S word. Yes.
Cleric, you going to send some of them packing back to Hextor, I assume?
Does one of them look like a leader type? Can I?
In this group, not as such, no.
Okay. Well, I'm still going to try something here. I will take out my holy water and splash it around and bless our group. But it's a big enough range that they should be minused and we should be plussed on attacks.
Okay.
I got that right from the rules here.
All right. Let's. And how long is blessed to cast?
1 round.
One round. So
hopefully
you are spending the entire round casting bless.
I
Gotcha.
know.
Hope you don't get
I
hit.
know it's a problem. You guys will protect me. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
All right. So here's hoping you don't get struck, because there's plenty of orcs to foil your attack. And since it's you, why don't you go ahead and roll initiative, because I know what the orcs are going to be doing.
Yep. Okay. Initiative roll is a 1.
Figures.
All right. So we'll start with you just to see whether or not your bless is foiled. You're
I'll
you're
start
holding
rolling
up
up
your
my new
holy
character.
symbol.
Yeah.
Diesu Domine. And the orc fighting you misses. Against the 2 men-at-arms. Oh, they both are struck. The already wounded men-at-arms is down, and the one that...
They were already wounded? Wait, what?
One of the men-at-arms had taken a point of damage, and he just took more
Okay.
damage, and he groans in pain and drops to the floor. The other man-at-arms is resolute and only takes a minor bit of damage. Ranger, you are missed. So is the fighter mage. And Padre... Oh, I already said you were missed. That's right. Okay. Counterattacks. I'll roll for the man-at-arms. He connects this time and slashes the orc who slashed him. Go ahead, guys.
Oh, great. Your dice roller failed me. I got a 3.
Oh,
I got 5.
no. Well, the cleric's casting bless. One man-at-arms was successful, at least. It was not a good round for the party, excepting that you are now all under the effects of bless. You feel the power of Fortubo compels you. You are in the bosom of the earth. So his power infuses you, and you feel more strength in combat. So
Approximately 5% more strength.
Approximately 5% more strength, but every little bit helps. So, let us get declarations. I guess melee all the way around. Padre, you doing anything different?
You said there was an orc near me, so I will try to club him.
All right.
I can do.
Then go ahead and roll initiative for the side.
Me again? Sure.
It does not matter.
I rolled a 4 this time.
All right. The orcs still have the drop on you. So against the man-at-arms, he is struck. And he is dropped.
Oh.
So you are 3 now. Padre, you are missed. The Ranger is missed. And what is the armor class for your fighter magic user?
It is 7.
7. And if you guys could let me know if the video is finally catching up, those of you who are watching on YouTube or on Facebook, that would be great. Let's see. That will miss
provided
you.
My shield, provided it's the front.
Yes, it is. It is an attack from the front. So let's see. There are 8 orcs, and that was 4 attacks. The others are beginning to move around. So another one on the Padre. That is a miss. Another one on the Ranger. That is a hit on the Ranger for 2 points of damage.
No biggie.
That's half my health.
That's a miss on the fighter magic user, and that is all of them that can currently get around to melee. Counterattacks.
Two-hand my sword for extra damage.
I'm sorry?
Can I two-hand my sword for extra damage?
No.
Damn.
I rolled a 14. Does that hit?
14. From a cleric 1. Let's see.
That's with my -1 to hit because of strength.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Didn't you bless yourself as well?
Oh yeah. So it actually,
Yeah. So it evens out.
15,
So
15.
it's a 15. Yes, that is a hit.
Okay. I do
Thing as well.
1d6. 4 points of damage.
All right. A meaty crunch, and the orc goes down.
This can be.
I rolled a 14 also with a +3, total of 17.
That's a hit.
That's going to be a 17 plus bonuses.
All right. It's a hit.
The blessing's working.
Yes.
Apparently. That's. My longsword is D8 +1. That's right. 6. Does the bless apply to damage?
No. Just
No.
2 hit.
Okay. So just 6.
I got a total of 6. Rolled a 4.
That kills another orc. So
do
there
my
are...
followers look dead?
No, they are actually unconscious, but with some help, they might survive.
Okay.
So that's 1, 2, 3 of the orcs are dead, and you hit. Did you roll your damage there, fighter magic user?
Yeah, sorry, it was 6.
It was 6. Okay, so that's 4 dead orcs. 5 are still up.
Hope they fail morale?
Nope, they're resolute. They're in it to win it. All right, in the next round, continuing melees.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
If I have a orc in front of me, yeah, but I'm not going to go to them. I'm not going to bring battle to them.
It is a target-rich environment.
Okay, I'll bop one over the head again.
All right, one of you gentlemen, please roll initiative.
What do you do?
3.
All right, 4 of you, 5 of them. They recognize that the holy man has done something. But both attacks miss. Use a better D20. Ranger. What is the Ranger's armor class?
8.
8. Oh, that's... Yeah, there'll be a slight ringing in your ears. Fortunately, you're not going to be anywhere near them. The Ranger takes 6 points of damage.
I drop.
Ranger's down. Looks like you may be standing alone here, Padre. And armor class for the fighter magic user
is 7.
7. All right, let's see. That is a miss. Okay, so the fighter magic user is still on his feet. The ranger is down. 2 of the men-at-arms are down. Oh yeah, the orcs are resolute. How down are you?
I'm exactly at 0.
Yeah, okay, so you're just unconscious.
Yes.
Per my house rules, you are only just unconscious. You are not bleeding out, nor are you at death's door.
Just had my bell rung.
Exactly. So any healing applied to you, if the party gets you back on your feet, will get you back into the fight. So declarations for the new round.
Cleric, how long does it take to cast a Cure Light Wounds?
Cure Light Wounds is...
Hold on. I think the orcs had gone, and we haven't gone yet.
We hadn't gone yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. My apologies. Counterattacks, please, please.
Yeah.
Not that it's gonna do much, but
Yeah, right.
Well, I mean, hey,
a big 16.
that will hit. That will hit.
11 plus numbers, so that would be at least +2 plus probably 1 from being a fighter. So 14.
Let's see. So you're under bless, and
Yeah.
you're gaining a +1 for using a sword, as you are an elf. So let's see. Whoops, wrong table.
Oh, sorry, I was already factoring in the bless. So the only thing I didn't factor in was the sword.
Ah, okay.
So 15 if you factor in the sword.
That is sufficient. That will strike him. So cleric and fighter magic user,
9.
do your worst.
9 points of damage
Max.
for the fighter magic user.
Wow. Okay,
And
yeah, that one's
Cleric got
dead.
3.
Cleric got 3. There are now
3.
4 orcs remaining. Unless, let me see. Nope, that orc is pretty tough. So there are now 4 orcs remaining. Now in the new round, cleric and fighter magic user, what are you doing?
Am I close enough to touch Cal, who is down?
I'm
need to
guessing
touch him in order
to
to cast
cast
Cure Light
Cure
Wounds.
Light Wounds.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's 5 segments now, so if we lose initiative, it could be spoiled.
Yeah.
But
I
I'm
think
going to try.
I can survive as long as I don't get stabbed again.
Right.
That's true. That's true. You look stable enough.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I'm breathing.
and
You want
there's
to just crack
4 of them
heads
down.
then?
Keep cracking heads.
Yeah. See if you can hit that wounded one maybe.
I'm suddenly like a fighter here. I'm doing pretty good
Well,
damage here. So,
And you know, a lot of people make jokes about, oh, nobody wants to play the healer. Clerics, in my opinion, at least in first edition AD&D, I don't know what happened in second, third to make people loathe playing clerics. Clerics are badass. All right. I am of the mindset that a cleric is a fine class to play, casting spells, wearing armor, fighting, not quite as good as a fighter, but turning undead. Come on, it's a great class. It's a great class.
They're better in AD&D than they were in basic. I'll say that much.
True,
Yeah.
not getting any spells in basic until second level, and the lesser chances to hit and so on, I think was a big nerfing of the cleric. Well, not really nerfing, because that reflects the cleric of OD&D, but I do go on. So let's roll initiative side.
You want to go ahead and roll this in?
Oh, yeah. Sure.
yeah, Cal roll. You're not doing anything else.
Yeah.
Anything else going on? We got a 3.
Party goes first.
Oh, awesome.
18 and change to hit.
That will hit.
I missed. I only got a 9.
Okay.
Sadly, that's 3 points of damage.
Let's see. Maybe that was the orc that got set on fire earlier.
Hopefully.
It was. He's dead.
Yay.
All
I
right.
forgot about that.
So there's 3 orcs, 2 on the Padre.
Mm.
Well, to quote the guy from John Carpenter's Prince of Darkness, I have some news, but you're not going to like it.
Do I have to roll up another character? Come on.
Possibly. 1.
We'll promote the Link Boy. We'll promote the Link Boy to a character.
So you take a total of 3 points of damage.
That's good. He's got hit points.
All right.
Yeah.
You know, like they say in air warfare, keep rolling the dice, keep working the problem. And against the that's a miss. Well, wait a minute. I don't know.
7.
Yeah, that may have actually gotten through to you. Whoops. Not the psionics table. Yeah, that will hit you. And you take a point of damage. 1 point of damage.
Oh, okay.
You are being the death from 1,000 cuts over there.
Hey, that's a quarter of my health.
Okay. So there's 3 of them. There's 2 of you. What do you guys wish to do?
Only thing we can do.
I am going to cast a spell.
What are you going to cast?
I'm going to cast Command at one of the orcs in front of me to flee.
All right.
It's a 1-segment spell.
It's a 1-segment spell, so let's roll initiative.
Oh,
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
oh, got a 5.
Party goes first. Command goes off in the first segment. You order the orc to flee.
I say it in common because I don't know Orcish. I just realized that's a problem.
Oh wow, that is.
Can I yell out the word in Orcish?
No,
Like,
that won't.
if he
I
yells
mean,
it, then
yeah,
I yell
you
it?
can, but
I'll translate.
I basically like, get the hell out. Hopefully the intention is clear.
let's see.
Just fuck off. Have a universal language.
Yeah, I know. It is common, in fact. It's
The
very
command
common.
must be uttered in a language which the spell recipient is able to understand. Orcs speak goblin, hobgoblin, and ogre in addition to the languages of orcs and lawful evil.
Great.
Crap.
He just kind of
Yeah.
stares at you. He's like, ah! Ah!
And I'm like, what's wrong with you? Don't you understand common?
Don't you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
I'll try again, but slower and louder.
Yeah, there you go. Get your Fodor's orc to common. Did you just order him to shoe store? I'm sorry, they're right next to each other, right? All right. Go ahead and make your counterattacks then, Elf.
17 in math.
That
So
will
hit.
hit.
And 7 and dead.
That drops him, so there's 2 left.
While I'm swinging, I'm going to curse all of the short-lived races. And like in every language I know, just in sequence, which is 7 languages. So I'm going to be doing it for a hot minute.
Okay, so it's a litany of hatred against everybody, basically. You are just going off on a tirade.
That is one angry elf.
This sounds like something out of what is it? Oh, dang it! What was it? God, okay, wow, not Good Morning Vietnam. The lineup scene with Arlie Army.
Yeah, Full Metal Jacket.
Thank you, Full Metal Jacket.
All right. Which I can't repeat any of, or else my YouTube channel will get struck.
Yeah.
Not demonetized, they'll just kick me off of YouTube. All right. So, that was a miss from the orc, and Father, he looks at you very confused, and then, like all problems that face orcs, he will solve it by inserting sword. And what's your armor class?
A 5.
A 5.
Ooh.
Not strong, but nimble.
Yeah, you bring your shield up just in time.
I got-
Clang. And stop his sword. They, however, have had enough of this shit. So they are turning to run in the next round. You guys, they're going back down the hall that they fled, or that they came out of. In the next round, you may strike at them at +4 to hit in addition to all of their bonuses because they are dead ass fleeing. But let's roll initiative to see whether they get their fleeing off.
Got another 5.
Nice.
Yeah, they're tripping over their dead. So counterattacks, please, as they try to sprint out.
You said a +4, so I got a 16. I think
That will hit. Roll some
Yeah,
damage.
9 plus bonuses will still hit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Not +4.
1. Just pinged him off the back of the head.
All right. Yeah.
6.
6. That drops him. The remaining one uses his full movement to flee back up the tunnel, and he is raising a terrible row as he goes. Elf, you speak Orcish, and you hear his words echoing off the wall. Foes are upon us!
Can I hurl a knife at
Evil
him?
priests! I'm sorry, can you what?
Can I hurl a knife at him?
No, you have already attacked, and he is. Well, let me. You know what? Let me have a gander at the map. Perhaps.
If the hallway's long enough.
Perhaps.
I have a bow or a knife, so
his movement might not carry him down the hall far enough. So I don't have my map in front of me here. Let me see. All right, base movement for an orc. He is opening a door at the end of the hallway that he has fled down. That is what he is doing in his next round. Roll initiative. If he wins, he will get the door open and get through it before you can throw.
Got a 2 this time.
It is a tie. Your weapon is going out as he is opening the door. Roll it.
Ooh.
It is long range, so you're at -2.
Well, I was going to ask, do I have time to switch to a bow and use that instead? Or is it faster to draw the knife and throw?
Drawing the knife and throwing is the faster of the two.
Okay. Shit. That's a 2 plus math, so that's a big just...
Yeah, clack, 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 clack. Your knife clatters off somewhere down in the hallway, and you see the door slam shut behind him.
Claire, I'm going to do something stupid. So while you heal, I'm going to cast Hold Portal on that door.
Okay.
It's my one spell for the day.
So hold portal on that door. Let's see.
Well, hold up, because that was all my action, so I can't do that till next turn, right? So
Round, but yes.
here goes. Yeah.
Good Lord. Okay, so hold portal, range 2 inches per, so 20 feet per. You're gonna have to spend this round moving to at least to at most 20 feet away from that door.
That's fine.
All right. What is the cleric doing?
I figure I can run up and
Cleric will cast Cure Light Wounds on Cal.
All right. Roll your healing there.
3 points.
All right. Cal, you regain consciousness. One of the men-at-arms is expiring. The other one is merely unconscious.
I'll take out the potion of extra healing and hand it to the cleric and tell him to help the porter.
The men-at-arms.
the men-at-arms.
My porters.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
The link boy is still hanging on the rope.
Yeah.
The link boy is further back up the rope than when
He's almost at the top looking down.
yeah.
Yeah. So with the potion of healing, like I could give them, I think, a bit of the potion.
Yes, you can give him one draft for 1d8.
1d8. Okay, I'll do that. So one man-at-arms is dead.
No,
The other
one
one
man-at-arms is bleeding to death. The other one was merely unconscious.
Okay, so I'll give it to the one that's bleeding to death first. So they get 5 points back.
Okay, and that will stabilize him.
Woo!
And the other one is unconscious, so they're not bleeding.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so he will be back up in the fight.
Is there any chance? Do you have any healing spells left, or have you used all your spells for the day?
Used well.
Okay.
Went out. 5-minute workday.
So you gave.
Yeah.
Did you give some potion of healing to the unconscious man-at-arms?
I will. Yeah.
All right. So roll that.
Oh, only one.
Well, it gets him back on his feet.
And now that potion of healing has one use left.
Yes.
Okay. You move up the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, not unfortunately. Why would I say unfortunately? I don't know. Fortunately, you don't encounter anything. as you go up the hallway and you hit the door with hold portal. You can tell through the mystical energies you've cast that it is shut solidly.
Good.
The way is
Not
shut.
let loose.
We cannot get out. And it will last 1 round per level. So basically for the next round, and you begin to hear thuds and hammerings on the far side of the door. Literally, your spell goes off, and now there's like hammering and thudding, and you think yelling in Orcish on the other side.
The cleric is climbing the rope.
Yeah.
And everyone is up, right? Everyone's mobile in some fashion.
Yeah.
Well, the man-at-arms that you gave, the man-at-arms that was bleeding out is not. He will be unconscious for a while. The rest of the party is up.
We're gonna have to find some way to get him up. Some sort of like make a sling so we can yank him up or something. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Tie a rope around his waist or
Throw him over your shoulders. I am strong enough to where I could carry him if I had. I can put him in a fireman's carry and haul both of us up the rope if need be.
Okay. Yeah. He's certainly unburdened by any.
He's got less blood, so he weighs less.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. One of you take his spear and shield, please, because like if I fireman's carry him, like you have to take his crap, right? So like just.
And is anyone doing anything about the orc bodies vis-a-vis searching them for treasure or whatnot?
We don't have time.
We've got plenty of time. You've put a whole portal on thing. We're good.
For one turn.
1 round.
Okay, sorry. 1 round.
The cleric says, "Hey, if you get hurt again, that's on you."
They had a shield. I might grab one of those as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's see.
We don't. It's frustrating.
8 orcs. So 4. That's 3.
Hey, when the DM suggests,
I know. No, but that's the thing. It's like if we get XP for treasure, right? And then this is my one big gripe with like AD&D generally speaking. If we get XP for treasure, and then we're stuck with you get caught in the loop, right? You enter the dungeon, you hit a random encounter, right, or whatever, and you have to leave, and then you can get caught in that loop. My Earendil at this point is very, as far as character goes, very discouraged. Like he wants to say, "Screw this, and let's go find somewhere else and come back here in a level or 2." Like let's go kill some kobolds or something,
Maybe there's a easier door to go through instead of down this hole.
Yeah.
Probably start searching around the surface.
There's gotta be.
32.
Let's go shank a goblin. Hold him for ransom.
42.
I don't like all this rolling that it's not making me feel
I think they're trying to break down the door.
51 electrum you can come up with.
Oh, okay.
And at a half of a gold piece per electrum, that's a not inconsiderable amount of coin, all things considered.
Yeah, but how long would that take all to get? That's the question.
Rangers are trained at birth to rob bodies quickly.
Just if I'll say this, I'll make it easy for you since you guys are first level. If you cut their purses, their belt pouches off, it'll take maybe a half a minute. And if you start doing that, like as soon as you're up and he's down the hallway taking the time to cast Hold Portal, you've got time to collect all their purses.
Basically what I was doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm feeling very magnanimous today. I shouldn't do that. Forgive me, Gary.
And again, if there's a shield, did any of the orcs have shields?
No, actually.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and grab the men-at-arms equipment and start scrambling up the rope.
All right. So 8 dead orcs, 51 electrum, and you're back up the rope with ease. the last person to go up the rope. We'll just for...
Yeah. Did they have anything else of note? Any oil, daggers, anything like that?
No, not unless you wanted to like grab their actual swords. So a couple of arrows.
To get my dagger back. That's all.
A couple of arrows do come close to you as you're climbing up, but the orcs do not pursue beyond that point. But let's see if there's anything waiting at the top of the rope for you. No.
Link boy.
Yeah.
Turns out the Link Boy's evil all along.
Yeah, he just cuts the rope and laughs maniacally. It's that scene from The Princess Bride. Just
No time to argue. Throw me the idol. I throw you the whip. Little Indiana Jones for you there. All right. So no, the Link Boy is he is stalwart. He says, "Oh, Master, I saw the whole thing. It was incredible. Two stood against many."
We have been blessed again by Fortulo, but we're tired now. We have to go back to.
Let's rest for 4 hours. You can get your blessings back.
Yeah.
And
literally a 5-minute adventure today. Much hay is made about the 5-minute adventuring day, but that was exactly what happened this time.
Mm-hmm.
It can go fast at first level.
You can.
It also can flip flop quickly at first level.
Yes.
Oh yeah. So by the time you arrive back at the camp, the badly injured but stabilized man-at-arms is awake and can kind of stagger along as long as he doesn't have to carry anything other than himself. The other man-at-arms is Hale. Well, he's nicked up, but he can he could fight if necessary. His fellow could not.
I'm still just gonna carry him.
That's fine. Oh, sorry for bleeding on you, sir.
It's fine. Quit bitching. I'm just gonna just piggyback carry him then, since he's conscious and can grab me.
All right. So you make it back to camp. Linric is aghast at the sight of you, all fairly stabbed up and hacked up, and said, Did you slay all the hobgoblins? You were gone less than an hour.
Orcs this time.
Orcs.
8 out of 9.
Spits. Quickly, bring the wounded in. So Linric has made has got a hearty jug of hot tea on, and the man-at-arms staggers over and lies down on one of the comfortable rocks. And you have once again regained your base of operations there in Castle Greyhawk. And for those of you rather out there in the audience who might be joining later or listening later, the party had discovered a seemingly abandoned longhouse and stable in the proximity of Castle Greyhawk. It doesn't look like it's terribly old in terms of construction, but it was standing, it was unoccupied. It looks like it was made by and for men and their kin. So that is what the party has, rather than just a circle of tents on the ground. A slightly comfortable place. So those of you resting here will regain a hit point if you rest a full day. Now, just a 4-hour stay to memorize spells and whatnot and be ready to cast those again, you will not gain a full hit point, but a full day's rest gains you back a full hit point. And I will leave it up to you, the players, to decide whether or not you wish to do that. But we are at the bottom of the hour.
Mm-hmm.
And I recognize you guys have a schedule. I could keep playing, but you guys might not be able to.
Can I ask one question before we go?
Sure.
After we rest for 4 hours, would the group here, you three, we can leave the man-at-arms. Do we want to try and just do one quick scout and just try and see if we can find some other entrance real quick. We'll just find it and come back, right? Just find it, be like, oh, cool, there's a door, and then leave.
It's fine with me.
You mean go around the courtyard again, like more
Just
carefully?
yeah, just one lap. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I don't think the cistern is it's too much of a
Dangerous.
it's too it's not defensible, so if we go down, we're easily attacked.
Yeah.
Too perilous.
And I mean, there could be entryways in through the towers. Just saying.
We were also told to avoid.
Yeah. What about those towers? Those seem a good way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought we were told to avoid the upper works. So.
Oh, you were?
We were told specifically to avoid the towers.
Yeah.
Plural. I double checked that, and so, but it seems like it's the best. Yeah. What other option do we have? Could we maybe search the outer grounds and see if there's a outer secret entrance in?
I mean,
What do you guys think?
Searching like that'll probably take us a while. It'll probably
that's the only thing, and we're going to run out of food here soon, so we're gonna have to head back.
Yeah. We can begin the search.
I think for the next this next day in the game, Kelson should rest so he can cast 3 Cure Light wounds. Because the 2 of you are both, actually all 3 of us are injured, and so we need to be healed.
Yeah.
And then the both men at arms need to be healed. So that's like several cycles of Cure Light wounds to get everybody back up to full. And then probably tomorrow we could then do some adventuring again. Maybe you all should go off and hunt and find to forage, so we have some food.
All right. Well, that is where we will pick it up in
the. Yeah. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
That is where we will pick it up in the
Plans
next
help.
session. I apologize to the audience for the technical issues today with the camera stopping and whatnot. It was a Discord thing. It wasn't on me, wasn't on my camera. It was on Discord. But thank you everyone for playing. Thank you for watching and listening. We do this every Tuesday from 12:30 to 1:30 Eastern. You can go ahead and comment on the game in the Discord. If you missed the live show, you can leave comments on YouTube, or you can leave comments on Facebook. I will do my best to respond to them. And thank you all for being here, guys. Thank you very much for participating. We'll be back next week with further adventures into Castle Greyhawk. Have a great afternoon, folks. And we are